Garden is a mess. We've been doing a home renovation project and I've been neglecting the garden. So today we're going to harvest as much as we can. We're going to weed, we're going to tie things up, we're going to stake tomatoes. We're just going to do all the garden chores. But this is what we harvested. So come along as I work in the garden until it gets dark outside. See all these right here? This is carrots. I'm going to grab the basket and we're going to pull them up. Okay, let's put the basket up here.
This carrot harvest was overwhelming. It's not what I expected. I had been watering the garden because it hadn't rained, so I expected the carrots to come out pretty easily, but that was not the case. They were filled with weeds and they were stuck in the ground. Over and over, as I tried to pull them out, they were stuck. What was supposed to be an easy job turned out to be very difficult. I did call in reinforcements from my husband because the carrots were so stuck. I hadn't intended on taking all of them out of the ground, but I came out to the garden and I was fairly frustrated from the day. And by the time I got out there, I was tired and I just wanted them all out. I wanted all the carrots out. I wanted a clean slate, so that's what I did. And although the carrot harvest was not what I was expecting, it was still pretty good. We harvested about 37 pounds of carrots. That's just the carrots. That's after we had removed the tops. And to store those, I will put them in grocery bags and I will put them in our extra refrigerator that we have. I do that with carrots and I also do that with beets. Sometimes I just need a fresh start in the garden, and while I love a potager and a wild garden, clean lines and fresh new plants also really do it for me. As I continued to work in the garden this night, my anxiety and my frustration really calmed down. My husband was able to come out and help me continue to pick things and to weed things because, like I said before, I try not to plant things that need picked every day or too many of them because I get overwhelmed with having to go out to the garden every single day to pick when I know things are going to go bad. I don't like to waste food. That's why I also do some preserving. But I also don't like to have 75 pounds of cucumbers in my refrigerator. My garden muscle did help me with this part of the project because while it may look like I hammered that post in, I most certainly did not. He went ahead and did the heavy lifting so that I could continue harvesting and pulling weeds so that we could try to get done before it was dark outside. Unfortunately, we were unable to finish before it was dark outside, but we did get a lot accomplished. I will be moving my dill patch next year because I did not like it here. While it was beautiful and it hosted an array of beneficial insects, it also took up some valuable space and nothing was able to grow in its shade. I have beets underneath of it, I have tomatoes and cucumbers, and all of them really struggled with as tall as the dill got and as thick as the dill got. So I will make sure that I move that for next year and I put it in someplace it can be wild and wonderful. While a lot of these garden chores can seem mundane and usual, if you've ever had a garden, you know that they are very calming to the mind. I did not have any audiobook in at this time. I wasn't listening to music. I was just listening to the birds, the cars, and just ultimately being in my space. The garden has a wonderful way of just calming your mind so that you can focus, but also make you feel extremely accomplished because when I was done, I had something tangible to look back on and be like, yes, I did that. I did that today. It is also a wonderful time of day where my husband and I are pretty much side by side. We are picking, we're chatting, we're just talking about the day, we're talking about chickens, we're talking about the kids, and we worked well into the night on this project to clean the carrots. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
The garden's a mess. There's weeds everywhere. I have neglected it for days, but this is what we harvested.